Welcome to Sky Hyzer Productions coverage of the 2022 Music City Open. My name is Blake Waldron. I am joined by Kevin Rarick.
Hello.
And Justin Bunnell.
Yo, yo, yo.
We're hopping out to Cane Ridge Park, just outside of Nashville for this first round. This is hole one. We're jumping in 353 feet. It is a doozy of a starter. Pretty tight tunnel, really the whole way until the bucket. 3 feels like you're gaining strokes on folks, and let's see how these guys play it.
It's definitely one of the, if not the hardest starting hole on any course that we've got in the Nashville area. 3 is good. 4, you kind of expect it.
Yeah.
Acceptable. Yeah. Jeff is going to start us off. Throws dynamic discs, local guy here in Middle Tennessee. Smooth player, great putter. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Great putter. Makes the gap.
That's good progress. We're okay with that.
Pretty much if you make the gap, you can get up and down from wherever you are.
Yeah.
Top box is Dutch Napier. Yeah. Give it up.
Next we got Dutch Napier from Owensboro. Dutch is a prodigy guy. I think he's throwing his M3 here. Just trying to lace the gap 90% or so, which he does.
Good grief.
A little bit of check.
It's going to get all the way up there.
Birdie, yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking that. Good grief.
Right.
You're honestly happy with anything that's 3/4 of the way down the fairway because you can just pitch up, take that par,
Right.
get your birdie somewhere else. Who's this cat?
Here's this bozo. Looks good, though, whoever it is.
Come on.
Come on now.
That's half the battle.
I got my M4 here, closing my eyes, and throwing it to the right.
Oh, no. Ugh. Yeah, it's common. It's so easy to do is hit one of these first few and that just rockets left.
Yeah. Josh Hauke, another local guy. Mainly forehand, but throws them really well. Can shape a lot of good shots and great putter as well.
Fight out.
Just yanks it over a little bit, but
It's a good kick. Yeah. I mean, you're in the middle. Probably pitching up. That'll work.
I'm just trying to give myself a putt for par, 40-footer. If anything better than that, I'm okay with. Which looks about a 40-footer.
And those got up on you a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't throw a whole lot of sidearms, but I try to just kind of finesse one down there.
About all you could do.
Yeah. Just a little pitch up from Josh.
Got a little bit left. I mean, I'd take closer, but
Right.
something to at least get the juices flowing.
Jeff probably just kind of laying up too. And a little curl.
I'll do. Yeah, he should have that all day. Jeff's a stellar putter.
I'm actually going for this one. I'm not sure why, looking back at it, because
It's a drop. Ooh, it's a good look.
Well, you wanted to save par,
I did want to save par, but I didn't think about 5.
Yeah.
Josh from about 30.
Yeah, that feels great to start.
He's not going to be missing many of those.
No.
That feels really good.
What's he putt with? It's something different.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday when I played with him, actually. I'm not sure. I also noticed he had, in like the main compartment of his bag, I feel like he was carrying maybe 6 discs.
Yeah. Dutch
was
with the 2.
awesome. Dutch with... There's no way there was more than 3 2s on this.
Right.
I mean,
I would take if it was 3.5 as the over-under, I'd take the under.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably 2 strokes on a decent size of the field.
Right. This hole probably played closer to 4 than it did anything else. And thank you. Take
Speaking
my
of
bogey.
4s.
Yes. Holla at your boy.
Welcome to Music City Disc Golf. We are a 501c3 nonprofit public charity here in Nashville, Tennessee. We strive on including men, women, juniors, and providing competition for all skill levels. We would like you to come be a part of Music City Disc Golf.
All right, we're back on hole 2. This is a long one. Long par 4, all in the open, but not without its challenges. This road on the left side, so easy to leak left onto that thing if you're not very driven and committed. You'll see a lot of them go over into these woods on the right, trying to play away from the road. So it's tough to get into position. Par's good here. We'll see what these guys do.
That's turned. And this is common. I mean, that's the mistake to make on this hole. You don't want to leak something left OB over the road. So you'll see that pretty often is you force it over a little more than you'd like.
Right, you're trying to make sure that it gets right. And your
this
mistake
is
is turned over too much, yeah.
That's a good kick. Yeah, looks like he's kind of on the edge, so that should be a savable 4. Josh going sidearm here. This is a good play in my opinion. Kind of takes that road out of play. You got a little bit of space to just chip a forehand down there and then play up the hill.
Chip.
I feel like that play, I mean, he's playing for par.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know, right out of the gate. It's just the game plan.
I try to give
That's
people
rip.
what they
That's
wanted.
a move, yeah.
D2?
D2, try to
Come
bust on it. Come on now. And no.
Didn't finish.
It looks like you're on the edge, kind of like a similar position as Dutch here. Dutch has got a lot more space to make up, though, so he's just pitching up to the top of this hill here.
Yeah.
Try and save that 4.
He's probably like 450 out and pretty uphill from
Just
there,
fine.
too.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's what he wanted.
Josh is just another little chip, little sidearm, but gets
it's
away
going
from him
right.
a little bit, yeah. On the edge.
So there's an alternate pin over there, and he may be in that open space and have a little gap out, but these woods are snug.
Yes.
So you got a patent pending.
350.
Stayed on the edge though.
Fairway driver.
That's committed.
Pretty much threw it about 95%.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
One of the best shots I've thrown in a long time, trust me.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Great commitment. I mean, there's OB behind the basket. Awesome.
There's a lot of stuff that could have went wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up here.
I mean, that's a great shot from Jeff.
Yeah, 4's good here.
Yeah. Josh does look like he has a little something to get out of here. See if he can pitch up, save that 4.
I think it was like a harp or something like that.
Yeah.
That's right in his range.
That'll work.
Dutch first 3. Just laying it up.
Yeah.
Should just be a bunch of tap-ins here.
How was the wind out there,
Yeah, I was
Jason?
gonna
I was
say,
just about to ask.
His shirt's moving a little bit.
There's something about this basket position. Usually on calm days you can get up here and it's like the one spot that you find wind on the day. You can see all their shirts are moving a bit.
Yeah, it
Oh,
must have
no.
been because he kind of like stabbed at it.
Yeah. That's usually, that can really happen on these windy putts, that kind of stabby motion because you're trying to force it in there. It's hard to get those chain high sometimes.
Commit to the. I try to tell myself this one has to be a solid stroke to go in, because if it's not solid, it's timid or whatever. Some weird stuff can happen.
That is a fantastic 3. Looks like we go even on the hole.
Yep, going to a hole 3 here, par 4. Really good par 4. Moves a little bit left to right, goes up the hill, and then shapes a little bit right to left at the end as well. You kind of want to get your drive into this area here, and then you've got kind of 2 routes you can go to get to the basket. Turnover or sidearm left, or you can go Hyzer right, but it plays pretty far uphill. 3 or 4 is good, or 3 is great. 4 is just fine as well.
596 is deceiving. This one feels far.
Yeah, plays 700. I'm guessing.
It mirrors the last hole, so you're coming backwards of the hole we just played, and it's about the same distance. So
Yeah.
the woods.
Anything
just make
over
it.
this creek is great.
Right. Well, anything that gives you your second shot, like you can do a normal run up and all
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah, that is
See
fantastic.
I like what Dutch did there. He didn't throw an understable disc straight through the gap and let it pull. He forced over something stable and got that little extra. That's gonna be
to come out.
It's gonna be good.
Looks like he fought through, and he's got some space to kind of pitch up onto that second hill, but most likely playing for a 4 from there. I like the forehand here again.
I do too.
Something that kind of skips and plays up
Skip
the
the
hill a
creek.
little bit. And that's fine.
Sweet.
I'm just playing trying to throw this hard up to the left and turn over just to kind of get myself maybe a 100-footer up to the basket.
It's got to go through a lot.
Yeah. There is a lane
tough.
up there, but it's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
And so over on this right side, you've got a little gap. That's a little bit left of the one I was thinking of, but it's moving up there. Top of the hill's fine. You can save par from there.
You almost always have to throw standstill on your second shot here, which is really what makes this hole such a good birdie to get if you can get up there in two.
This looks great.
It's so hard to find a spot off the tee that gives you any sort of run up. Even Dutch, I mean, he's way up there, but
You see him stomping his foot trying to get some sort of traction.
he's just trying to stay planted. Looks like a putter.
Yeah, I honestly thought putter wasn't enough
Not quite, but we'll see what Dutch can do from there. He's
from a
great player.
standstill, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he gave himself an opportunity.
Man, Jeff is in there.
You don't want to be over there.
Wow, that's a great out. That'll give him a putt.
Mm-hmm. So far, this is 2 sidearms we've seen out of
good
me.
grief.
Usually you see 0.
Played a lot of golf with you, and this is more than I've seen probably combined.
Yeah.
Oh, rude little twig.
But that'll work.
Well,
It's fine.
it's a putt. I wouldn't count him in just yet.
Josh makes these.
Yeah, he does.
This is little floaty.
Floater,
I mean, you can tell by that right there. Even though he didn't make it, you can tell he's used to making that.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeff from about 40.
Oh,
He started
boy.
walking it
He
in.
was walking it in.
I'm not going to lie, I believed him. I thought it was in. It
Like,
was a great run.
Dutch might just be on circle's edge just outside. And
That's
birdie.
a great 3.
Right.
That's a fantastic 3.
Great
Going
putt.
2 under on the first 3 holes is great.
Yeah, it's a really good start.
Yeah.
This is sort of your first 25-footer, standard putt that you want to make.
Right. I
It's
let
good to
out
get that.
a lot of a good exhale right
Yeah.
there. I was like, okay, I got a little something. So it's good to get the first one in there.
Yeah.
Jeff with was that a 5 from
I think so.
Jeff? Okay. It's easy. I mean, you put one shot, gets a bad kick on this hole, and it's a scramble.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hole 4, 323 feet. This is a dead straight shot, and you've got this fallen tree that's about 30 feet short of the basket. You're really trying to slide something either under it or just over the top because the backside of this green is a 45-degree decline. So if you come in hot, you're going to have 60 feet coming back up that hill. So
See ya.
takes a lot of touch on the tee. Most guys are probably throwing a mid, maybe a putter.
Yeah.
Looks like Dutch is throwing an M2.
No, PA2.
PA2.
Yeah, he
Wow.
threw this a lot. And he threw it pretty good.
I just talked
Yeah,
to Dutch
slides
about
right
this.
up.
He was like, I throw the PA2 all over the place. Everybody loves PA3. This thing's underrated. And he just showed us right there. He's familiar with that one.
Yeah.
Good shot.
I'm throwing PA3 and yank.
I pulled it a little.
Right. Hate
You're
to see
liking
it.
that right side, eh?
I am. Think I'd make an adjustment after
Here's
hole
a
1.
rare backhand out of Josh.
Yeah, this is rare.
Get some flip out of it.
Come on.
Lifted. That'll work. I mean,
He can get up
not for a
probably-
birdie, but
Yeah.
he's down there.
He can get up and down.
With the way that this green slopes so dramatically past the basket, even the best players are not too upset with a par here. I
This
feel
looks,
like.
oh my gosh. So there's one tree that's kind of
That
in
one- that
this
tree?
dead center. Yeah. And you got to get left or right of it. Or
It's
you're,
kind of
you're laying up.
It's kind of what you aim at.
Yeah.
And then if you throw it perfect and hit it,
This has got to get down.
one of those things.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was a strange little reaction, but
Yeah.
you're up there. That's
Right.
probably 20 feet.
Right. You would, yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't you say a word.
I
Look
gave
at all
myself
these
an
little-
opportunity.
That's tricky right
A little
there.
touchy.
That's a great.
He made it
touch
look
forehand.
easy.
Yes, he did.
But that
So,
was not an easy shot.
Jeff looks like he's lining this up, and this is at good 40-45 here.
Oh
It's got to
man,
hit something. Oh, that's
Oh.
the wrong part to hit.
good stop. Honestly,
No
a
doubt.
lot of times it pops off the top of these. It's see ya.
She gone.
Yeah.
So this is really, I mean, you don't get much tee shots better than this. And Dutch
Oh.
takes advantage.
Man.
Trickles it in there, but it's in.
Yeah.
You could tell he didn't want to blow by the basket on that one.
Yeah. A little timid.
Yeah, 3 through 4.
Counts.
Dutch is off to a
Awesome.
heater to
Yeah.
start.
Seriously, great start. Solid.
Wow.
It's
Very
a great
committed.
save.
So, 20-footer for par.
Sit.
Don't.
Oh.
Oh no.
And she gone. I mean,
gone.
that's...
For everybody out there listening, this is why you don't throw timid putts. You either commit,
But
or
what are you
you
going to
lay
do?
up.
Are you going to lay up a 20-footer?
I mean,
You tell me, what's a worse look on this hole? That or laying up from where you were?
well, the score is better if I lay up. So, I'll take a layup.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 5?
Yeah.
It happens
so.
fast here, man. It can happen fast.
Yeah, this green
Get in
is
there.
just-
Honestly,
screams
bad
gnarly.
reaction off the basket. It could have easily just sat there too, but
It was just a timid putt, you know.
it's ancient history at this point where life goes on.
Right, I'm reliving it right now.
So fun.
yeah, right.
All right, we're on hole 5. This is pretty much mandatory sidearm if you're a right-handed player. You kind of have to take something, I feel like, overstable and kind of force it the way that you got to kind of chop it through the gap and then it'll come back. You got this creek at the bottom here, another green where it's kind of sloping the whole way. Honestly, you want to land above the basket to the right and just have a little putt down at it. I think we're going to see a bunch of sidearms.
And that creek, I believe, plays casual, correct?
Yeah.
Justin? Okay. That's a pretty common landing spot. Hard to tell by the footage, but it is another very sloped green. And so it's super common for these sidearms to come in on a pretty good angle and just filter down to the bottom of that hill.
Man, he crested the hill by inches there.
Yes, right.
It's good though. I mean, this one's funky. If you get it up high, you really don't have much of a chance to get to the basket unless your angle's just perfect.
This angle looks great.
This looks pretty good, but
And of course, hit a tree.
gonna
That
come
does
up
look
short.
like, that's kind of the flight, I imagine.
Here goes our sidearm specialist, man.
Number
Jeez.
3.
Are we 3 out of 5 holes?
Yeah. Yank.
Incredible.
Oh, speaking of right above the ridge there.
Come on back now.
Yeah.
One of the
We'll
best
take that.
sidearms I've thrown on this hole.
We'll
ever.
take it.
It's a great shot.
Take
Yeah.
it.
Give you anything inside the circle on that high side, like Kevin was saying, is
Yeah.
you take that all day. This is a scary putt, especially Hyzer.
I thought he made it.
Dutch didn't look scared.
He's feeling good. you
He's
know?
confident
I would too,
in
if
that
I'm 3 through
comebacker, I
4.
think.
Yeah. He's definitely
You
feeling
can see a
like-
little bit more of that slope from this shot. Jeff giving this a little bid. Come on.
Oh,
Another one off the
Did you
top.
get him?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
That came really
It's a
close.
good dodge.
I mean, if I'm Jeff, I'm not hating those last 2 putts. Yeah, they bounce off the top, but I know that
Great putt.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's a good turnaround. I mean,
Right.
after that last one, it's hard to go, all right, I should putt confident again. But that was great.
Yeah.
Smooth.
That's what you got to do.
In those times, I just go through my routine and just remember all the putts and practice that I made and
All the millions of putt you just
Right.
jammed right in the heart.
right.
Just
and
do it
try
again.
to just go back to that. Don't remember what just happened. Come on, yeah.
Get in there.
No big deal. Josh CTP might be 18 feet or so, 18, 20. On the
Right in
pole.
the heart.
Yeah.
Nice too. Back to even for Josh.
Man, Dutch is starting off so good. I remember thinking like I had a chance to win, and then like coming through these first few holes, I'm just like, okay, I'm playing for second because Dutch is killing it. And I didn't feel like I had any control over trying to make up strokes. Like I was like in spectator mode, watching Dutch.
I think most people who play disc golf tournaments know what you're talking about. So every once in a while, you get that guy on the card, and you're like, "Wow,
You smoked it.
I can't be mad at
See
this."
the clubhouse.
Yeah.
All right, hole 6, par 4 on the short side of par 4, but you'll see why. 391 works left to right up the hill. It's there's a lot of trees to miss, but you've got some options to move it. If you're on the backside, left to right, or if you're on the short side, right to left. So it's kind of easier par 4, but you can definitely make mistakes and take par or bogey. I don't think many people are going to bogey it on this card, though.
Yeah, I think this is a hole most guys are looking for a 3. I
Yeah.
think you really do exactly what Josh is doing here. I mean, that's perfect. You just throw a sidearm around that corner, and then you've got a standstill putter up the hill to get that 3.
Here's the aggressive play, because the 2, I mean,
Yeah.
you can get a 2. If the backhand gets really tall and turned the whole way, you can certainly reach it.
D-mile less, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Trying to give the people what they want,
Uh-huh. Dutch going sidearm as well.
Don't.
Hits the one tree you don't want
Oh,
to. And
boy.
it was super
He
sloppy.
landed
That
in
looks
the
like some good
swamp.
footing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great footing there, yeah.
Yeah, ideal.
Speaking of standstills, yeah.
This looks
gonna be
great
all
from
he
Jeff.
has.
That was smooth. And that's the landing zone you're really aiming for off the tee.
Yeah,
Gives you
anywhere
a
up there.
couple different gaps.
Yeah, even Dutch, where he is, although the footing
He
sucks,
is in a swamp.
he's got a lane to the basket.
Man, that ground is so bad. But he executed. I mean,
It's a putt.
He's
That's
outside
probably
the circle,
40,
but yeah.
45, yeah.
he beat several trees at least to get some good progress. He has a chance.
Another good shot from Jeff.
Just in front of Dutch.
Josh, looks like, I think this is his harp.
Is that what he's throwing?
Yeah, he's got
Is it
like
like
a
harp or a
couple.
pig or
yeah,
something?
No, I don't think no.
Okay.
It's a harp for sure. Whoa, number 4.
Man.
Good grief.
I don't remember
Got him
throwing so
warmed
many
up.
sidearms.
I've never seen you throw this many sidearms in my life.
Come on.
Oh,
now.
go in.
Why don't you go? Yep.
Oh, my.
Come on now.
And you're throwing A2 there?
A2,
Little
yeah.
300 A2?
Mm-hmm. Come on.
They fly pretty good.
They do.
Dutch, there's probably 100 videos of him on the internet
Thank
doing
you.
that right there. Such a good putter from
I'm
Circle
telling
2.
you, just like I said, there's like I'm watching, I'm spectating a great round in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, how do I get a stroke on this guy?
Not only is he making them, they're going in the middle of the basket.
Right.
Which is huge on these T1s.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the first version of these Prodigy baskets, and they're thick. So you got to hit them dead center with some pace,
With some pace. Yeah.
or they can push out.
If you do hit him dead center, there's nowhere else it's going to go
Right.
but down in the basket. So
It's a great putt from Jeff.
Yeah, clean up from Jeff, which is normal, come to find out. Like I said, this is my first time, and
wow, Dutch is 4 down.
dude can putt. Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
I know. Through 6.
I mean, this stretch, honestly, if you think through the stretches on this course, this isn't where you think you're going to go 4 down either.
No.
So, I mean, I just wonder what he's thinking.
He's kind of. This is a stretch where you're just kind of surviving.
Yeah.
Get a couple, and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other 3 guys are sitting even.
Right.
And that honestly doesn't feel that bad. This stretch that we're going into right here, hole 7, this is straight downhill. This is going to be a series of 3 par 3s that feel like you got to get them all, to be honest. You're going into this part of the course thinking, this is where I pick up my birdies. This is straight downhill, fun little shot, great ace run opportunity. See if these guys can give us a look here.
Cool little backstop, too.
Yeah.
Looks good out of the hand.
This looks fantastic.
Drop. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Still, perfect.
That's great,
That's
yeah.
that backstop.
I was tapping L2 there to come back a little bit.
What'd you throw there?
PA3
Okay.
tuned in.
Just on a rope.
Yeah.
Dutch probably throwing the same thing. Maybe a PA2 since you said he's...
No, I think the orange one was a PA2. I'm not sure what this black one is, but I would have guessed the PA3.
That'll work. And there is a... Yeah, kind of like these guys are saying, there's a good backboard back there, so you almost want to miss high because this is an ace run chance for sure.
Move.
It's got to turn.
Ah,
Easy to do.
he says someone's got to do it. Josh says, I don't want to be the one to do it. Come on.
Oh.
A little high and early from Josh. They'll be working for their pars. Honestly, you can run this.
Yeah.
From range.
See you.
Oh boy.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
Unreal.
Man,
run
another
from
live
Jeff.
for Josh where he's got to throw just through pencils. Look at all these things. Oh, he's just going to go over them?
Yeah.
So that creek is casual. So he's okay there. Just takes it just on the back side. This is probably 30, right around circle's edge here.
Yeah.
But definitely a tester. Not one you want.
Ah.
This is a hard 4. This one,
Unfortunately,
That's a tough
Josh
one.
didn't really get his body into that one. You gotta push that thing forward a little bit more. Dutch with the bag on. Dutch
I
is
guess
just-
when you're 5 through 7, that's fine. Yeah, you just leave the bag on.
you know Dutch is comfortable right
keep
now.
rolling.
Yeah, I'm like going through my full routine with this one here. Dutch just steps up with his bag and think, yep.
You're like, bro, you forgot something. It's a good bird though.
That is, yeah, feels good.
Get
Be
you back under par. Yeah. Moving in the right direction here.
4 back, no big deal. Just watching it all unfold in front of me.
Here's your Smile More bridge.
Yep. It looks like we got a few folks out there. Did y'all have a decent...
Whether you
there
know
it
it
is.
or not, you have a brand, and we have discs. Let's put them together and make something really cool. We've got plenty of discs and are ready to stamp or Dimax them however you'd like.
Isn't it expensive?
Well, guy who asks convenient questions, at Dynamic Discs you can see what's available and fill out the form to see what it'll cost you before you even order. Sometimes I fill it out just for fun, because you can watch the numbers go. Anyways, head to dynamicdiscs.com/custom to place your custom order and grow your brand, whatever that is.
All right, we're back on hole 8. Another hole that kind of plays along this slope. The slope's going down from right to left the whole way. Not too dramatic on this one. This is really a hit the first gap, and if you're a right-handed backhand thrower, it's just going to kind of funnel down a little bit towards the basket. It's a Hyzer. Most of these guys probably going putter. Just like this. Yup.
Is that your Seppo PA1?
Correct.
Yeah. Those are money.
The one tree you can see in the center of the fairway, that's the one you're aiming at,
Yep.
and then basically just move in front of it.
Dutch throws, looks like the same one he threw on the last one, and
Right.
that'll putt something inside the circle again, so
Right,
he'll probably
'cause
have
he's
his
putting
bag
well.
on.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
knock it
Bag
down.
on, chair in the other hand. Bingo.
Jeff just
Looks perfect.
smooth as butter.
Piping it.
Oh,
That
perfect.
is
Thank you.
fantastic. That'll play.
That will play.
So Josh, I almost mentioned this, and he's not going to go that route, but there's a sidearm gap high left that a lot of guys will throw just a high, Firebird or something and let it bail out back towards the pin. A little lucky in my opinion, but
It's there.
yeah, it's there, and Josh is fighting from here.
I was surprised that he didn't go that way too.
Yeah, that's a good shot from what it looked like he had. This is what, 40?
Yeah. Well, maybe circle's edge. Thank
There
Oh,
you go,
yeah.
Josh.
Good putt.
Did a great save.
What a save.
Dutch with another tester.
With his bag off.
Right.
Interesting.
That
That's
basket is above him. Oh, he says
And-
carry.
No
Heart.
problem.
Okay, so Dutch is going for the course record, if he doesn't already have it.
Give him a little nick, little knocks there.
Yeah. What a start.
I know.
It's so hard to stay in your game plan when, somebody's going 6 through 8 on on a pretty tough stretch.
I'm just like hoping this goes in, you know? Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
It's kind of a good point in the round because, like I said, you got these 3 par 3s. We're about to see the next one, and you've gotten the first 2. So it is a kind of a kickstart if you've kind of managed those first 5 or 6 holes. This can definitely jumpstart you if you can pick these up.
Right, and here's the hole 9. Pretty short, like you see, it's 192. Straight in front of you. Basically go either left of this one tree or right of it. Another backstop.
Man,
Really
this gap
fun
looks
hole.
snug from here.
Yes, it does. I'm throwing PX3. Trying to go right side, but it goes inside.
Fine.
Yeah.
Putt.
I mean, yeah.
Another hole with a backstop.
Yeah.
I mean, this is on a steep hill, so you're just throwing it into the hill hard.
Sidearm's good play.
Yeah, it is.
Is that a mid-range?
It's probably like an A2, A3, I would guess.
I don't remember. But I would
Jeff
guess the
going
same.
sidearm too. I like the sidearm play because
I
I
think
feel
it
like it
opens up,
opens.
yeah.
It definitely opens that gap up a little bit. This has got to get past the 1. Yep.
That's the one you gotta miss.
If you don't turn it over enough, you just square it every time.
You know how hard it'd be to hit that thing if you were aiming at it?
Right.
My goodness.
That's what you want from Josh.
See how straightforward it was? I mean,
Yeah.
I wish I could have more confidence in the sidearm because it would.
We've thrown 18 up to this point, right? So you
Well,
should
they
have,
only
it, you
went
should have
like-
it pretty dialed.
They only went like 100 feet most of the time. Oof.
And Dutch picks up a par, which feels
Honestly,
bizarre at this
We're
point.
glad that one didn't hit metal because that putter could come right back to you
Yes,
on
it
this
could
one.
have. Yeah.
Really?
Come on,
Oh,
Jeff.
Wow.
From downtown.
Good putt, Jeff.
That's sick.
Come on.
Sweet. That's
That's a steep run.
That basket is, I mean, so far above your head from down there. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good run up that hill. I'm not running up that hill. There's no chance.
No, they're gonna have to wait for me to walk up there.
Yeah.
I think this was like 25 at a straddle. This one a little bit.
Great
Hard.
putt.
We got one back.
Good putt.
Yeah,
That's
got one
true.
picked up those 3
That's
and
true.
kind of on a groove.
Never count out old Seabiscuit.
You're right. I was like, man, there might be some hope. So, what do we got here? Josh Hauke. About 20. Bingo. Just like you want to play it.
And Dutch will clean it up.
Tapping out.
All right, everybody, that's going to conclude the front 9 of round number 1 of the Music City Open. We will be right back with your back 9, so make sure to come through and check that out. We've got Dutch at 6 down, which is just remarkable, and Justin is chasing at 3. I think I saw Jeff at -2, so some work to do on the back to stay in it for these guys. So come back and check us out on the back 9.
Come on back.
Come on with it.
Come on back.